So let's talk about demand, the law, price sensitivity, and then just talk about what demand looks like in luxury markets and oligopoly markets. This, my friends, is the demand curve. Thank you very much. You've probably seen this a million times, and it's a straight line. It's not a curve, but who am I to judge? And the law of demand says that as price increases, the quantity demanded decreases. So I have here on one axis the price, and when the price is high, the quantity demanded is low. When the price is low, the quantity demanded is high. One of the issues when we're dealing with demand is the issue of price sensitivity or price elasticity. And price elasticity is how sensitive demand is to changes in price. When price is elastic, highly elastic, a small change in price leads to a large change in quantity demanded. And that's represented in this little graphic by a relatively flat line. Is regardless of what the price is, the quantity demanded is, that's highly elastic. Excuse me, that's highly elastic. Is a small change in price leads to a huge change in the quantity demanded. Inelasticity is just the opposite. Inelasticity is a large change in price has a relatively small impact on demand. And this is represented by this almost vertical demand curve where the quantity demanded stays in that very narrow range regardless of what the price is. Gasoline is typically something that is an inelastic product. Gas was, what, $6 a gallon not too long ago? Did anybody buy less? Now that it's only $3 a gallon, are you stocking up? Putting in that extra tank? Driving a little bit more? So regardless of what the price is, I need to get to work. I need to, and my discretionary travel is not that great, so in the short run, the amount I'm going to buy is relatively insensitive to price. A variation on this theme is cross-elasticity. And this is when the price sensitivity of two products are related. So complementary products are products that work together, and an increase in demand for one leads to an increase in demand for the other. This leads to the captive pricing strategy that we'll talk about fairly shortly. But if I have a drone that uses AA batteries, and I get about 15 minutes of flight time off of my AA batteries, the more drones that are sold, the more batteries are going to be sold, right? So if I reduce the price of drones to get more people to buy drones and then increase the price of batteries, I'm going to increase the demand for batteries and might make some money that way. The substitute or the other kind of cross-elasticity is when products are substitutes for each other. In that case, an increase in demand for one leads to a decrease in demand for the other. So the classical is butter and margarine. If the price of butter goes up, the demand for margarine goes up because margarine is a substitute for butter. I got that right out of my economics textbook.